This is a story called Bert and I by Marshall Dodge. Bert and I come down the dock round about 6 o'clock in early morn. Bert, he went out to the bait shack to get some chum. I went out on the dock to start up the Bluebird. It were cold as I stepped in the cockpit to loosen her up with a few turns. Sa-ha, sa-ha. You could hear it were cold, so I advanced the spark, gave her a little more choke, and cranked her up in earnest. Sa, sa, bum, tum, tum, bum, tum, bum, tum, bum, tum, tum, bum, bum, tum, bum, bum. I got her humming. Bert come out on the dock. Toss it aboard, Bert. Bert tossed aboard the chum. Cast off the bow, Bert. Bert cast off the bow. He went around and cast off the stern. He loosened the springer, jumped aboard, gave the boat a shove with the gaff, and the Bluebird slithered out into the harbor. Blub, 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 blub. That old Noxon Marine one-lunger engine may sound rough running to your ears, but if she fired once every 12 strokes, she were running smooth. That flywheel would carry her through the explosions, little by little. We hit none number 2 coming in off the ocean when I sniffed a cool breeze, just laden with humidity. It went long before we were locked in a dungeon of fog. Ooh-bah. 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 That were old Greasy Frog in a thumpin'. I told Bert to cut engine so we could listen for the sound of the Bengal packet due through about that time. Cut engine, Bert! Blum, 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 blum. Blum, 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 blum. Blum, blum. Bert cut engine. That was the sound of the Bengal packet, about a half-mile to starboard. Give a blast of the horn, Bert! That was the sound of the Bengal packet, about a quarter-mile to starboard. Give another blast of the horn, Bert! That were a good 'un, Bert! But it weren't good enough, for out of the fog about 100 yards to starboard came the Bengal packet, bearing down at a full 10 knots, headed straight for the Bluebird. The Bengal packet smucked the Bluebird about midship and drove on through her like green corn through the new made. We were about up to our necks in water when I decided to dive for it, to avoid the 2 whirling propellers of the Bengal packet as she went over top. I came up the other side, cried out, Bert! Bert, are you there? I didn't hear nothing. I thrashed about in the water best I could, and by some stroke of luck I fetched onto a hard object. And it were Bert, and he were a spoilin' full of water. I got his nose above the waves best I could, and gave him a good squeeze, got most of the water out of him. And then by some stroke of luck we fetched on to a bellbuoy. There I got the rest of the water out, and we were nearly dried when the fishing smack came, picked us up, took us back to Kennebunkport, Maine. Now, if you're ever down east and you want to do a little fishing, you have an open invitation with Bert and I on the Bluebird, too.